A long time ago, there was a child around 6 to 7 years old, more like 2.5, that was obsessed with dinosaurs. He put on the TV and saw on the screen the documentary Walking with Monsters. Walking with Monsters is a documentary series based on the Paleozoic era, a time before dinosaurs. It was released in 2005 by BBC in 3 episodes around each 30 minutes long. Walking with Monsters came out in 2005, which at the time, all the reconstructions would be great, but to the modern day understanding, they lacked in some departments, and it came out with incorrect statements, as well as on my rewatch, to today's standards, poor CGI. So you may be asking, why is Walking with Monsters the greatest prehistoric documentary of all time? It is an art that came out 3 years before I was born. When I was younger, my parents told me I used to watch this on repeat all the time, even before I understood what evolution was or what the Paleozoic era even meant. This documentary stuck with me. What makes Walking with Monsters so special isn't just that it shows ancient life, it's that it makes a completely alien world feel alive, dangerous, and believable. But the thing that stuck out the most to me was the fact that it doesn't focus on dinosaurs. I know, right? A prehistoric documentary that doesn't focus on dinosaurs or the Ice Age. It focuses on the Paleozoic from the proto-life right up to the dinosaurs. It goes from 530 million years ago to 250 million years ago. Its atmosphere is also amazing, making a dangerous, harsh environment feel almost alien. There is no comforting background music. It makes all the environments really bad. Like, it makes them feel scary. The oceans feel dark and barren, the swamps feel scary, and the deserts feel dead, reminding the viewer that the Paleozoic era was brutal to live in. A repeating factor that is always brought up is the arthropods versus vertebrate. The documentary may not always be right, but it tries to be informative to the viewer. The highlights of the documentary are definitely the
Anomalocaris, Earth's first super predator.
Talking about his revolutionary eyes. For the entire segment, you see the Brontoscorpios trying to hunt the Cephalopus as they migrate to the spawning grounds. The Hynerpetons mating, then the male getting grabbed by the gigantic Hynernia because it has remarkably powerful fins. The Mesophilae versus the Petrolacosaurus, which dives deeper into the arthropods versus vertebrae, as well as telling us why land dwellers evolved to lay shelled eggs. The Dimetrodon protects its eggs throughout 7 months, surviving the fall through the summer, having to regulate the egg's temperature and fighting off another female Dimetrodon who was trying to raid the nest to lay her own eggs. The giant Gorgonops hunting a Scutosaurus in the desert, giving us a clear view of the harsh Permian desert, as well as the Listosauruses crossing the river, while the Proterosuchuses trying to hunt them, and the Eupacaria created the blueprints for the dinosaurs. These 6 segments are ingrained in my head because there are moments of excitement and fear, as well as making a good depiction of the animals from the 2005 reconstructions. Another thing that I love about it is the writing. The writing is great, unlike Prehistoric Planet, which I still do love, where sometimes it does not say where you are. It tells you where you are and how long ago, as well as showing a sped up evolution, telling you why we're going forward in time, as well as keeping the themes of each episode to what they're named. The episodes are named 1. Water Dwellers, 2. Reptiles Beginning, and 3. Clash of Titans. Each of these titles gives you a good idea of what's going to happen in them, which does happen. I do have a lot of issues, like saying Lystrosaurus took up 50% of all life on Earth, when it was more likely all land vertebrae for a short amount of time, as well as just showing Eupacaria just evolving into an Allosaurus. Now, is this still my favorite documentary after rewatching? Yes, it keeps you engaged while still being informative, which in my opinion is one of the best ways to get new people into paleontology or just a topic in general that a documentary is about. If you'd like to see more reviews / thoughts and opinions on documentaries from me, or you enjoy my content, please consider liking and subscribing since it boosts my channel. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bossy, but she threw it. Oh, you hella saucy. Did you stew it? Wonder what it cost me. I threw some shoes in. Ice be on my body. I'm never bruising. Hey.